Hey guys, I have decided that I am going to be doing a new segment here weekly in my Be With Your Twin Flame Facebook group. And it's going to be called Twin Flame Truth. And every week I'll give you a little truth, a little tidbit, um, about twin flames and about this journey and what's going on with it. Um, uh, bef After this time, I will, at the beginning of the week, sometimes set the day and time that I will be doing this live, and so that you can tune in and watch me live. If you're watching right now a recorded replay of this somewhere else, then be sure to join my Be With Your Twin Flame Facebook group, and and you could tune in live as well. So, having said that, here's welcome to the first Twin Flame Truth segment. This segment is called Your True Soul's Desire. Now, if I ask you, what do you most desire? Many of you right now on the twin flame journey would say, I desire to be with my twin flame, right? But really, it's not your twin flame that you desire. Not that physical form, anyway, not that person, not that personality. It's the feelings that you felt when you were at your best, when you and your twin flame connected the most, when you were at the pinnacle of your honeymoon period with the twin flame. You crave those feelings. That's what you desire, are those feelings of, happiness, peace, comfort, total acceptance, bliss, freedom, fearlessness, those kind of things. Those are the feelings you probably mostly felt with your twin flame, when you were with your twin flame. The point of the twin flame journey, though, is to realize, and really the point of life is to realize that no one else, including that physical form of the twin flame, is responsible for how you feel. Your twin flame didn't cause you to feel any of those feelings, just as your twin flame is not causing you to feel any feelings now, if they happen to be negative or good or whatever. Your twin flame did not cause those. You and you alone are responsible for your feelings. You cause your own feelings. You create them within you. And the surface feelings that you feel with other people in the physical 3D world, your emotions, the feelings like I just stated regarding the twin flame that you felt with the twin flame, those are all created based on your beliefs in your thoughts about a person, situation, or thing of which you are experiencing feelings. So for example, what is a belief in a thought? Well, you could, your thought could be like, no one has ever loved me as much as the twin flame. Well, your belief in that thought is that thought alone is a good thing. And then so you feel all great and good about that, about the twin flame supposedly loving you like no one else. And then another thought would be, say, I'm not with a twin flame right now. And your belief in that thought could be that that's bad. So you feel bad and you feel awful and depressed and whatever, sad or anxious. And so that's what I mean by belief in the thought. Your belief in the thought is that whatever the thought is, that it's either a good thing or a bad thing. And your feelings will follow, being either good or bad, in relation to what you believe in the thought is, right? So that's how you are responsible for your feelings. And many of the beliefs in our thoughts are just subconscious. Like we don't even realize we believe them, they're ingrained in us. And since, the beginning of humankind, it's a great thing to be loved by someone or whatever, there's all these societal and cultural norms and things like that determine if something, a thought is good or bad that we have. I can tell you that the part of you that believes that something is good or bad, that's judgment, right? That's judging something as good or bad. Even if it is your own thought, it's still, if you place a belief of good or bad on something, that's judging it as good or bad. And so the judgment there is not love. Judgment is fear, and it's limitation, and it's not acceptance. And that judgment comes from your fear-based energy, which is right now the same exact energy, polarized, that you share with your twin flame, and that has built up and has either repelled you totally causing your twin flame and you to be totally blocked from each other physically, or is causing the back and forth, annoying, frustrating, heartbreaking relating pattern that you may be stuck in with your twin flame right now. And so it's that fear-based energy and polarized energy that we seek to balance, and that we need to balance in order to bring you and your twin flame together physically. And like I said, it's that same energy that judges things. It's judgy. You know, we don't want to be judgy. We want to be full of acceptance, right? Judgy. So nothing is good and nothing is bad. Everything simply is. And it's neutral. And what is neutral? Balance. That's centered. And that's how we balance that energy, right? So, you know, when I say nothing is good or bad, you might be like, well, you know, it's a good thing if, you know, someone loves me or whatever. But, you know, that may or may not be true. It's good from your perspective, but, you know, it might not be good from someone else's or whatever. You know, it all depends on the perspective or anything. That's my point. My point is that nothing is inherently good or bad at all times. It depends on the perception, who's perceiving it. And it depends also on the fact that, you know, everything is exactly as it's meant to be in every moment in the universe right now. Everything, every single thing, every single person, everything that's going on is exactly as it's meant to be. The universe doesn't fuck up, okay? So to think that it's not, to judge something as bad is, you know, judging the universe. And I mean, who are we to do that? We're not, we're no one, we don't, that's not our job. So to judge something as bad. Now, you may think, well, why not judge something as good if it makes me feel good? And I mean, generally speaking, in all other areas of your life, that's fine, go for it. I mean, even judge things as bad if you want to. We're dealing with the twin flame journey here, though. And regarding the twin flame journey, that fear-based energy, it feeds on believing anything as good or bad. It doesn't matter. It doesn't distinguish between the good or bad. It will still feed and build up that energy and throw it out of balance, which, like I said earlier, is what we're trying to do, is bring it into balance and keep it neutral. So, you know, everything is good in the sense that it's exactly as it's meant to be. So it's all perfect. It's all perfect in the whole grand scheme of the universe. But, you know, to your fear-based energy, you know, sometimes it's not good or sometimes it's really bad, right? And so that's the limitation you put on it. And that's the lack of acceptance. And believing that everything just is perfect as it is, not judging it as good or bad. It just is, right? And it's the way it's supposed to be, exactly. That's full acceptance. And that there is love. And so regarding the twin flame and everything, you know, that transpired between you and the twin flame and is transpiring in your life, not judging it as good or bad is the key to balancing that fear-based energy that is keeping you and your twin flame apart. Now, back to the actual truth part of this video. So what you desire, as you said, your true soul desired is to feel the feelings that you felt with your twin flame. You know, happiness, peace, bliss, acceptance, freedom, you know, whatever else you felt. And so those feelings, though, are what you are. That is your soul. You are your soul, and that's exactly the vibration of your soul. All of those feelings, and all together, taken as one, those feelings equal love. So love in of itself is not a feeling. Love is a vibration, and it's a vibration of like a bunch of other vibrations that are vibrations of happiness, peace, bliss, joy, gratitude, abundance, freedom, power, empowerment, all of those things. And so, you know, that is who you are. So you don't need your judgy mind and your judgy fear-based energy to create those feelings. Those feelings don't change. They are who you are. All you need to do is shift closer into alignment with them, which is shifting closer into alignment with your soul. And guess what? That's also your twin flame. So imagine then constantly being in the vibration of your soul and constantly feeling those feelings, no matter who's there or not. But say the physical form of your twin flame then is there. So imagine feeling those same feelings, the most amazing feelings you felt with your twin flame, but without that undercurrent of fear. Because if you are really honest with yourself and you look back, even at the best of time with your twin flame, there was undercurrent of fear-based energy, because those feelings were created by your fear-based energy, as we said before. Because if they weren't, they wouldn't be able to change and go away right now, right? So any non-permanent feelings, non-authentic soul feelings, are created by your mind and your fear-based energy judging your thoughts. So imagine, though, being with your twin flame and you're shifted into the state of you, of your soul, and you feel those amazing feelings of happiness and peace and bliss and completeness and total acceptance. You know, when you're with your twin flame or not, because I mean, the twin flame's not causing you to feel those things, you just are those things. But then you can share those things with your twin flame. Your twin flame naturally feels them, because if you feel that way and you balance out your shared energetic field, you are the same energy. Your twin flame feels the exact same way because you're balancing it out for him or her as well. So if you have those feelings and the most amazing time that you felt when you were with your twin flame without the undercurrent of fear, and you know, the fear was always present, even when you felt amazingly great, because like I said, first of all, it caused the feelings. But even so, there was always probably a time when, you know, you had like fleeting thoughts of, you know, this is too good to be true. Like, how could this last, you know, or maybe just like, you know, a fear that it's going to end, or some kind of like even jealousy going on, or possessiveness, some kind of fear was present there, underlying it all, because fear is what created it to begin with. But imagine being with someone, and this is the beauty, the sanctity of the twin flame bond, that you can only, at this point in time in 3D world, where the level of human consciousness is right now, feel this way with only one person, one other physical being, and that is the twin flame, without any kind of fear. And that is unconditional love. That's true unconditional love, and that's truly what you desire. And yes, your fear-based energy isn't bad. It isn't bad. Remember, we're not judging anything. It allowed you to catch a glimpse of that, but still with that fear, and it came from fear. But imagine just being that, because you are that. And if you can find a way, if you can, like, you know, shift closer into alignment with that energetically, into your soul vibration, and then also, you know, neutralize and balance out that judgy fear-based energy, you're good. You are just there, and you can't go backwards, and you can't leave it, and you pull your twin flame right along with you. So that's the truth. The truth is, you don't want that physical form of the twin flame. That did nothing for you, good or bad. It's just a physical form. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Your twin flame is not that person. You are not your physical form or your body. You are your soul. Your twin flame is your soul as well. So that's not what you desire. If you really, really are honest with yourself, and you have to be in this journey, because there's no fooling yourself, because it is about you. So you can't fool yourself. Your soul knows all. But like, if you really are, you know, you really take stock and recognize and identify and be honest with yourself that, you know, it's really that feeling that you're after. And if you can have that feeling on the purest level without any kind of fear involved, I mean, it's like you melt together, and it's like nothing you've ever experienced or you can experience with any other relationship right now in the physical world with any other being, because it's only twin flames are we at the point where we can consciously do this right now. Soon, hopefully, we will all progress. Our human consciousness will rise, and we will be able to do it with everyone else as well, and each other. But right now, that's the bond. That's the sacredness of the twin flame bond, and that's what makes it so special. And that's what makes it the very first step of your ascension, because you need to square with yourself first before you can square with anything or anyone else. You need to love yourself before you can love anything and anyone else. And so the twin flame journey is you, yourself. And that's why it's the first step of your ascension. So I hope this shed some enlightenment with some of you. And if you are interested in learning how to do exactly this, simply, quickly, feeling awesome the whole time, and shifting closer into alignment with your true soul vibration, of feeling those feelings of happiness, peace, bliss all the time, and then also bringing your twin flame along with you and quieting that judgy, fear-based energy of your mind, then please hit me up and PM me or something and see if you are a good fit for my coaching programs. Also, if you know of anyone else feeling pain from this journey, going through this, that might be able to benefit from any of this, feel free to tag them or share this video with them. You know, the more people we can help, I mean, that's my mission, and the more people I can reach and help, you know, the faster we're all raising humanity's ascension together. So anyway, lots of love. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next week sometime. Bye.